Hey guys, thank you for joining me in my channel. This is Fabian, your favorite BFF, and today we're going to be talking about how to find the perfect cleaner for your Airbnb. So if you're watching this channel, you're probably either already an Airbnb, a starter, or you're wanted to get an Airbnb in the future. So here are my tips on how to find your perfect cleaner. If you find this video valuable, please like and subscribe to help me grow my channel and motivate me to create more valuable videos like this in the future. Finding a perfect cleaner is so crucial for Airbnb hosts.
Hire someone dedicated to making your life easier.
Because they are your ears and eyes of your property. You know, especially if you have a W-2 job or if you have multiple properties, having a trustworthy cleaner is very important to your business. I myself have a background in recruiting, so I applied myself and trying to figure out how to find the best cleaner by asking the following questions.
And let's start with an interview.
Make sure that you take down notes because I'm going to be providing you the most valuable tips and tricks on how to find your perfect cleaner. Number 1, how many Airbnb cleanings have you done before? This question is so important because you're assessing their background on Airbnb.
Let's see how he performs.
Airbnb is a short-term rental. Unlike long-term or mid-term, there's a lot that goes into it. There's turnover, there's guest experience that needs to take into account. So it's important to know if they do have background on Airbnb because it's not just your general cleaning. Number 2, how do you typically communicate with your owner? This question is important to ask to assess your cleaner's knowledge or background on different platforms of communication, whether they prefer text, emails, or through an app such as Guesty for hosts or Airbnb directly. So you want to assess their background and see what are they most comfortable with and how to communicate with them. The third question I'm going to ask my cleaner is, tell me about a time that you handled the most difficult cleaning situation that you dealt with. And this question, you're assessing their behavior based on the past on how they dealt with the most difficult cleaning experience with the guests. And you want to know what the situation is and how they handled it, what's the steps and actions they took, and what are the results. Past behavior predicts the future. So it's important to really pay attention on the examples they provide. The fourth question that I'm going to ask my cleaner is, what is your process in cleaning the property?
What's your process?
Are the characters?
Some Airbnb cleaners, they have their own checklist based on the owner's request. It's either like a collaborative effort between the owner and the cleaner. And then sometimes the cleaner they just go with the flow and have their own checklist. So what is their style like, right? Is this cleaner gonna be flexible and easy to work with to where you will let them know how you like your place to be clean, and are they gonna be adaptable to it? Are they easy to work with? So you're gonna wanna ask this question if I were you. The next question that I'm gonna ask is, are you available in last minute booking? Because 9 out of 10, you are gonna get a last minute booking. It's important that you have your place clean every turn or every time your guest leaves. So is this cleaner gonna be dependable?
Are you telling me that you are a dependable person?
So that's another question that I would ask them. Yeah, this happened to me before when my cleaner asked if they could clean the next day. And what ended up happening is I actually did get a booking last minute, and then I struggled to find a backup cleaner. So you want to make sure that you ask this question because you wanted to assess their reliability and their flexibility in cleaning last minute booking. Do you work solo or do you have a team? This question, it's important just because sometimes your cleaner is not going to be available. So
It's not available.
is it going to be you as an owner that needs to find a backup, or are they going to have a backup on their own, like if they're going to be out? So it's good to have this knowledge right off the bat because then it frees you up on the stress.
I'm so stressed.
Not having to worry about finding another cleaner if they're already like work with the team. Maybe it's a mother with daughter or son or their neighbor. You just never know. Like sometimes they have like a team who back up each other and does their own cleaning. So that would be ideal situation. Also, another tip that I also like to hear is if the cleaner's partner also does handyman work, because it makes it super convenient in case something breaks in the house or you need like a last minute request that you need to have their partner to come over to fix any small little damage in the house, such as like the door or like the broken curtain rod or just little things like that. They need to like tighten it up. So like it would be cool to if you have a cleaner who's partner or they know a handyman as well. So it's like a 2-in-1. The next question I would say is probably the one that you cannot miss to ask, and it's very important. Asking them how much do they charge, and is that all inclusive? So it's important to know how much cleaners in your market gets paid, because you don't want to underpay them and you don't want to overpay them. So it's all, it's all going to be based on the market research, and asking other cleaners, other Airbnb hosts, go to Facebook Market and try to get some data points to have a best idea or better idea on what's a competitive market for your cleaner. And if there's anything that I can tell you, this one you cannot miss, because if you lowball your cleaner or you try to negotiate them, more than likely that relationship is not going to last.
We anger her with a lowball offer, we lose them.
Next question to ask your cleaner is, how do they prefer to get paid? Do they prefer to pay via cash, through the app such as Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, things like that? So you want to make sure that you both are understanding on how your cleaner is supposed to get paid, just so that there's no confusion, right? Because
there's no confusion here, man.
Are you comfortable restocking certain items such as like the toiletries, any kitchen items, any of the things that need to be replenished in your Airbnb? Some cleaners, they don't mind running errands for you as long as you just pay them for their time and the items that needed to be replenished or restocked. Other cleaners, they prefer you as the owner to put the order or place the order online and then just deliver it to their house, and then they carry it to your house. And some Airbnb just kind of, they don't have any preference.
Do you have a preference?
So they'll let you know that. So that's something that you want to know ahead of time. The next question is, what do you do if something is broken or went missing?
No!
Again, this is another behavioral question that a lot of cleaners should know the answer, right? What would they do if something breaks or something went missing in your property?
Is there a lost and found?
You broke something.
So you want to know like what actions are they taking and what are the results of their actions after addressing what happened. And of course, the right answer for that is making sure that they tell you as a property owner if something breaks or something missing. That way you can report it right away to Airbnb. And there you have it, guys. Hope you find this video very valuable and it helps you find the right cleaner for your business, for your Airbnb short-term rental.
Let's be partners, Kenny.
I hope this question helps you find a cleaner and someone that you can trust, somebody that you can build a long-lasting working relationship and help you scale your business. Again, finding the cleaner is so important. So take your time asking this question and try to rebuild relationship. Again, it's a two-way street, right? It has to make sense for both sides. So make sure that you ask them and you treat your cleaner fairly, with respect and kindness. If you really like this video or you want me to expand on any of the questions, please leave in the comments box below. I would be happy to create another video to answer your questions. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe. I really loved connecting with you guys. Until next time, this is Fabian, your favorite BFF. Ciao, ciao!